Hey Scorpio, thank you so much for coming to your monthly love reading. This love reading is for October 2019. Happy early Scorpio season, because I know Scorpio season kind of kicks off like that last week of October. So happy season to you guys. Happy birthday for all those October Scorpios out there. This should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Those of you that are cross-watching, this can be your situation or your partner. It just kind of depends on who's actually here and who's watching the reading. So if there's a lot of cross-watchers, more so their energy is going to pull in and vice versa. So just kind of like keep that in mind. If you know one situation is yours and the other one is your partner, just flip it and just look at it in that sense. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post my readings. Also, please feel free to check me out on Instagram. Add me on there. It's Accurate AF Tarot. If you add me, leave something like in under one of the pictures that I post or one of the memes or whatever, and just say, hey, you're from YouTube, and I'll actually follow you back. Let's see. Oh, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you always can do so by checking out my website, aaftarot.com. And with that being said, Scorpio, let's go ahead and hop in your reading. I do want to note that I've already pulled the person that you're currently dealing with. Okay, and I'll get more into that. How does Scorpio feel about this person romantically? How does Scorpio feel about this person romantically? Okay, Magician. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, Aries, or what was that other sign? Scorpio? Was that what Vic said to me? Anyways, okay. What's the current situation between Scorpio and their person of interest romantically? What's the current situation between these two? Okay, we have the Five of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. What's the current block between Scorpio, block or obstacle between Scorpio and their person of interest romantically? October 2019. What's a block or an issue for Scorpio? What's a block or an issue for Scorpio in October? Okay. Occupation. And what is the best potential outcome here for love and romance for Scorpio in October 2019? Best potential outcome here for Scorpio. Woo. All right. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. Yo, this is dope. Okay, fantastic. So I feel like it's interesting. I feel like there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement right now. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I do. I feel like there is a significant amount of movement. I feel like during October, there's going to be actions taken or steps taken in the right direction. I also feel like during October, some of you may be getting proposed to or maybe getting married. Some may have some type of divorce or legal issues coming in. Or it can just be too that you feel extremely balanced, right? There's definitely something there with that. And I'm just throwing this out there because top of the deck, we do have Justice. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius or a Gemini, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, Gemini Venus. For your partner, they're coming in as a Coyote. Coyote, it's 12, right? And 12 breaks down to 3. So the number 3 is associated with Jupiter. And Jupiter is Sagittarius. So some of you may be dealing with somebody that has Sag in their chart. This person is very sociable, right? They're very friendly, very outgoing, kind, positive, very optimistic. Like this is somebody who looks at the glass half full. And I feel like they have a really good sense of humor. They're very adventurous though, and very self-expressive. I think at times they may come across a little bit scattered. And I think that this person doesn't like to feel boxed in. So that's something that's coming in. They're a little bit wild. That's kind of like what I'm getting. Now, as far as a Coyote is concerned, this is one of my least favorite cards in the deck. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I put this back twice and it came out like it kept coming out. So I kind of had to accept it, because for me, it's just like, I don't know, man, like this card's a little tense. This card's a little tough, because the coyote is associated with somebody that's a trickster. Okay. He or she is the sacred trickster. So it's like when something may be going so good, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, like it just flips very quickly. It's like things didn't go as planned, or, you know, it's like you're looking for something good. Maybe like originally it's something good, and then the opposite happens, or, you know, something bad happens and then the opposite, right? This is somebody that is kind of like a trickster. I guess that's the best way to put it. This is kind of divine deception. This is almost like what people would call, like, let's say you're dating somebody, right? And things are going really well and you're falling in love, and then boom, something jacked up happens, and now you're, you know, emotionally connected with this person. But in reality, it's like you're supposed to let them go so your real person can come in. And that's why the coyote is here, because there is some type of transformation, and it's pushing you to your divine purpose. That is what the coyote is about, okay? Now, for those of you that are like, yo, that is not my partner, you see the Ten of Pentacles over here, you see the Magician, I feel it. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards here. But with the Magician here and the coyote being the trickster, you know, the Magician kind of reminds me at times as like a used car salesman. Like the Magician, somebody like, what do you want, right? Those of you that are old enough, in Matilda, remember the used car salesman gave this lady a car. She bought it. I don't remember what the hell her name was. And it was like it ran for a certain amount of miles and then it broke down, right? I feel like for some reason this person is coming in like this. Can you give me more information on Scorpio's person of interest romantically? Okay, Princess of Wands. Definitely can be dealing with a fire sign or somebody that does have heavy fire or earth in their chart. I just feel like this person may be a little bit passive aggressive. I think that this is something that's very unformed or growing. I am picking that up. I also feel like there's a certain drive. I do think that this person is attractive, but I'm sorry, like I feel like they're kind of like that fuck boy or fuck girl type of energy. Like there's something here where they like to play games, or like they like to be with multiple people. Why? Why are you showing the coyote with the Princess of Wands? Let me ask one more time. I don't know if that's upright or not. Why are you showing the Princess of Wands with the coyote for Scorpio's person of interest? Why? Why are they coming up like this? Because of the Six of Wands. Okay, that's Jupiter and Leo. Oh, you know, I feel like this person is somebody that's probably seen by a lot of people. I think that this person may have a very big ego. This person likes to be on a pedestal. I think that this person dates multiple people at one time. I think that this person takes it personal if you don't agree with them. They definitely take calculated risks, but I feel like this is somebody who views themselves as single. The Six of Wands is a single person. How would Scorpio feel about this energy from their partner? How does Scorpio feel about it? The Five of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is Mercury and Taurus. I feel like for you guys, it's feeling left out. It's feeling like some of you were trying to hold on to this relationship or this situation in hopes that maybe this person has changed their mind, right? It's like it took you a while to really get to this decision with this person. It was like kind of a slow start, but then all of a sudden it's like you really wanted to see it out to give this person a chance. And I just think that the tighter you tried to like hold on to them, they ran. You know what I mean? It's like the worse and worse it got. And I'm saying this, and this person is coming up with page energy. So this person isn't coming up as a knight or a king. You know, they're definitely coming up as page energy. And I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, like you're ready to settle down. You're ready for something real. You know what I mean? Very practical and stable. And I just feel like this person is just like there's a lot of deception. They're very crafty, very inconsistent, undependable. Like you can't depend on them. Like some of you will make plans with them and then, you know, they don't show up, right? Or maybe they're out with somebody else. Like this person, I feel like, is the player type for sure. How you feel about them is the Magician. Why does Scorpio feel like they're the Magician? Why? Some of you may be dealing with a Leo with the King of Wands. You're very attracted to this person. I feel like there's a strong sexual chemistry here and a strong sexual energy, which can be why it's so hard to detach yourself, because how you feel about them is like they have every opportunity and every possibility to make this situation right, to, you know, right their wrongs. And I feel like for you, it's like you want them to take that level of action. You're tired of them showing up as the Princess of Wands, right? Like, and you want them, like, in your heart, you feel like they can be this King of Wands, right? It's going from a very mutable, unstable energy to something that's very fixed, something that's very solid. The King of Wands knows what he wants. He can stand there, where this person is more so like, yo, like, look at my body. Like, do you see these thighs? Hello? Do you see my wings? Like, I don't know. I just feel like this person is more so on the go, dealing with multiple people, where the King of Wands is like, yo, I just want one person. I feel like you feel like they have the ability to be the more fixed energy, but for whatever reason, they're not coming up like that. And this can be because this is how you feel emotionally about them, right? And sometimes how we feel emotionally about somebody isn't actually who they are. Like, I can love somebody, right? Emotionally, I love that person, but my perception of them is that they're a piece of shit because, you know, they're lying, they're cheating, they're stealing, they're holding on to information that they're keeping from me, right? So let's ask here, what's your perception of this person? What's Scorpio's perception? Let's see. Yeah, Two of Swords, the Magician, again, with the Eight of Swords. I think your perception, and I'm going to show you, okay? So we have the Two of Swords here, that's Moon and Libra, okay? We have the Magician, so there's Gemini, Virgo, Aries, or Scorpio. And then we also have the Eight of Swords, okay? And that's Gemini, I think, Gemini, Mars and Gemini, maybe. Here's what I'm getting. I feel like for whatever reason, Scorpio, this person has really done a doozy on you. This person right here, I feel like they've put you in a place where they made you question yourself, question what you have to offer. This is something where it's like there's no more action to be taken here because you're blocked or you're stuck. It's like there's two ways to go, and you feel like this person is the one that's created it because they are coming up as a magician. So how you feel about them is that they do have the potential of being a very solid partner. However, instead of using their good, they're using it for the complete opposite and playing mind games. And that's the one thing I know, like as a Gemini, I'm going to say this, the one sign I would never play mind games with is Scorpio. Let me tell you why. Because Scorpio, you guys will lie and wait and wait and wait. And when the, you know, whoever least expects it, boom, you hit them out of nowhere. And, you know, that is your revenge. And you are very patient and you don't have a problem waiting to serve somebody, you know, what they need, right? I mean, there's a reason that you're the death card. There's a reason that you cause a level of transformation, and there is something very powerful behind you guys. All right. One more card on Scorpio's perception of their person of interest. What's Scorpio's perception of their person of interest? That is Ten of Cups reversed. Here's the thing about this person, okay? And I'm going to be hella honest with you guys because I feel like you guys can handle it. Maybe you guys roast me in the comments, but honestly, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it all looks good when it doesn't. I feel like this person, they're very mild temper, and I feel like for the most part, they pretend to be like that, but they're not very direct. I feel like you have a sense of guilt here because this person was very much like, hey, let's just go with the flow. Like Scorpio, you're like, hey, what are we? And they're like, yeah, let's just go with the flow. And it's like this person was so changeable and so moody. It was like hard to know like where you stood with them. And their energy was always fluctuating very much. And it's like you guys would have amazing conversations where you were very optimistic about where the relationship was going. And then boom, it's like they pulled the carpet right from underneath your feet. And now all of a sudden they're not talking. And you're like, what the fuck? What's changed? Right? Look, Wheel of Fortune with the Prince of Swords. Now take a look at this Prince of Swords. I don't always look at the Prince of Swords as negative. This is definitely Gemini. Or it can be Libra or Aquarius. But this is like self-mutilation. It's almost like it hurts to love this person. And it's just like every time like they change, it was just another thing that like cut deep. Like whatever is going on here, it definitely is cutting deep for you, Scorpio. And I feel like for you, it's like you know in your heart that this person is lying or doing some fuck shit behind your back. Okay. 5 of Cups. Let's talk about it. This is Mars in Scorpio. I feel like, you know, the current situation is that this is a challenge. However, for whatever reason, Scorpio, I think you kind of, part of you does enjoy the fact that this person is a challenge. It's almost like, you know, this person is like, no, I don't want to say there's a level of taboo here, but there's something definitely here that interests you because you're used to getting what you want at the end of the day. And I feel like you're constantly testing to see how things are going to go. Why? Why is the 5 of Cups here for the current situation between Scorpio and their person of interest? Why? Why? With the Chariot, someone may be dealing with a Cancer. Somebody may be moved on. Somebody may have actually physically moved away. Where's the Chariot going to? Or changed directions? The Hangman. If this was a situation that picked up very quickly, it as fast as it was hot, it got cold very fast. And now Pisces or Aquarius, it's like now you're going to like not speaking, no communication, lack of sex. Also too, I feel very strongly that not only is this a situation that's kind of suspended right now, where somebody's very much in their head because they don't know what to do, it's also a sacrifice. Like something needs to be sacrificed here. What needs to be sacrificed for this situation between Scorpio and their person of interest? What needs to be sacrificed here for Scorpio and their person of interest? Wow. One more time. What needs to be sacrificed here for Scorpio and their person of interest romantically? Okay, the 9 of Cups reversed. Jupiter and Pisces. It's the fact that there was a level of illusion. And I think that they're saying that somebody has to walk away. Because the thing with this is, in order to be blessed with a level of happiness, there has to be a sacrifice, right? A personal sacrifice. And I feel like, you know, with the 9 of Cups reversed, it's almost resorting back to the 8 of Cups, right? And the 8 of Cups is just about, you know, a level of self-destruction. It's like you guys have to cut that. Somebody may also be struggling with addictions or phobias. There's some type of harsh experience that's coming or that has came. Let me ask. a lot of water though. It's almost like too much water where you feel like you're drowning. And I feel like for some of you, it's like, it hurts. You know what I mean? But like you keep doing it, but it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that is constant. How does Scorpio feel about the situation between them and their partner? How does Scorpio feel about the situation between them and their partner? How does Scorpio feel about the current situation? Jesus. One more time. I feel like you think you can make it right. I think for you, it's like it's just a matter of time before everything works itself out. It may have to do with the fact, too, that there's a job, so somebody had to move long distance. It can be that the partner is at a distance, so you don't know what the hell they're doing. But hold on. How does Scorpio feel about the current situation between them and their partner? How does Scorpio feel about it? How does Scorpio feel? Judgment. I feel like for some of you guys, there was something that was said or something that was found out. It was like the skeletons came out of the closet. It's like you opened a door and then everything just fell on top of you. What's being said here with judgment? What's coming from judgment? It has to do with partnership and duality, divisions, justice. Some of you may even may have been married to this person or found out that somebody was married, possibly a Libra or a Capricorn. Yeah, that's what I'm getting strongly. I also feel like here, you know, there also can be something too with, you know, any legal issues. Maybe somebody went to jail, right? Like, what's the energy of justice here? I think it's going to be different for whoever is watching because there's so many people that do watch this. What's the energy of justice? Positive or negative? The energy of justice, positive. Wow. The Tower. Yeah, I don't think it's good. I'm gonna keep it 100, but I'm gonna pull the energy of the Tower just to be sure, because you know I'm an equal opportunist. But definitely Aries energy, definitely Scorpio energy. I feel like something was rocked to the core. I feel like it made you question everything. Like all this, everything that we know, like whenever the Tower comes out, for me personally, it's like everything you believe in, everything you've been taught up until this point, everything that we've been programmed to think, whatever has happened here between you and this person, it's like completely knock that down. And now you're at a place where it is very much a, where you have to go in. And it's like, now you're starting to rebuild yourself. What's the energy here of the Tower for Scorpio, person of interest? The Hangman. See, I mean, we have the Hangman twice. Pisces or Aquarius. What caused the Tower? Something that was said or something that was found out. The Five of Swords. Okay. I think that's like, what is that? Venus in Aquarius. I feel like you found something out. Either you or your partner found something out, Scorpio, because maybe you're the one that created the Tower moment. But there's definitely something here where it caught somebody off guard for sure. Like somebody was lying or deceiving, which makes sense because here's your partner. Your partner is the wolf or is the coyote. It's like you weren't expecting this. Maybe there was more than one party that was involved. Maybe you found out that this person was married. You also, you know, for some reason I'm getting like physical, like very physical, like this person was physical with you possibly. There's a lot of deception here. They pretended to be somebody who was on top of life, that was winning, that was ready. And in the reality, they weren't that at all. Like this person is very miserable. They don't have, somebody's miserable right now. Why the Five of Swords? Because the Nine of Wands. Somebody had somebody waiting. I also feel like too, for whatever reason, especially with that Nine of Wands there, I feel like, and just, that's Moon and Sag. It's like, this person could have said like, yo, like I need my personal space or personal freedom. And it's like they were happy as long as there was no strings attached, right? And this person liked to travel and meet new people and liked the space to roam. And for whatever reason, it's like, it just was too long. It was like you were waiting and waiting. And then I think that you saw something like maybe they were in a relationship with somebody else. Am I right? 5 of Wands. There's multiple people here. So this is either you or them. Yeah, I do. I feel like there's multiple people at play here, especially with, Saturn and Leo. Had to do with ego and control. Very intense. Very strict. Somebody wasn't expressing themselves, their thoughts or their feelings. They weren't as confident. They like to pretend like they were confident, but in reality, they really weren't. They pretended like they had more than what they really did. It's kind of interesting. So for the block or obstacle, we do have occupation. I also feel like it's occupation, or it can also be a Pisces that was a block. I feel like it may be because, like, let's see. It's like this person was very spaced out or unable to reach or kind of hard to, like, understand. Like there was something like the relationship fell short. Maybe they pitched you a dream and it just wasn't that. Why is occupation an issue here? For Scorpio and their person of interest, why is the occupation? 10 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. I mean, those are two kind of dueling energies. Like, let's take a look. Somebody could have had to leave because of their family. Because of a job, possibly. Or somebody's job was conflicted. Maybe you guys were dating at work and that's created the issue. How does Scorpio feel about the block or obstacle? The 9 of Pentacles. I think for you, it's something that gave you a level of abundance, and it may be your job that stopped you. Hold on. That's Venus and Virgo. How does Scorpio's person of interest feel about the current block or obstacle? The Star. Also could have been an Aquarius. Could be that somebody lost their job for stealing or something like that. And now it's like, this is what's coming out from it, right? Like something happened, somebody could have gone to jail and then boom, they don't have a job. There's something here with fighting for money, fighting for a chance or something like that. And I'm going to pull one more card because oh shit. What's one more block, please, or obstacle for Scorpio and their person of interest besides occupation? Why? One more card, please. Theft. Yo, I'm telling you, somebody stole some shit. Somebody did some underhanded stuff at work, which is why, and maybe that was you where it caused you to fuck up at work. Or maybe this person blamed it on you. They did something really shady that I feel like had to do with money. Because it's like, as happy, it's like now you have to let it go. You were looking like you were very prosperous, but now you're very single. This Star card to me is a very single card. One more card, please, for the block or obstacle for Scorpio and their person of interest. I feel like this person took money, or this person did something that they weren't supposed to do. Some of them may have gone to jail for it, or drinking on the job, or something is here. 5 of Swords. Again, lying, cheating, stealing. I always say, if you lie, you cheat, you steal, like those all go kind of hand in hand. Here's what's hella weird though. You guys are ending with the 10 of Pentacles. Mercury and Virgo. What's interesting about this card right here is the fact that there's a lot of abundance that's coming to you. So I don't know if this is a new person coming in that's sealing the deal. I don't know if it's this person trying to make it right or if this is just you living your best life, but there's definitely something coming in here that's very solid, and I feel like it's going to make you happy. If you want to know more about this, as well as how does your partner feel about you romantically, what are they hiding, their next actions, advice, and the outcome, please feel free to click on the link in the comment section below. That will take you straight to Vimeo. And with that being said, I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing October. Peace.